Abu Bakr al-Siddiq was a respected man in Mecca. He was known for his good character. He was a merchant, like many in the city. Even before Islam, he was a close friend of Muhammad. They shared a bond of trust and understanding. This friendship would become very important. Abu Bakr was slightly younger than Muhammad. They had known each other for many years. Their connection was built on shared values. This early relationship laid the groundwork for future support. When Muhammad received the first revelations, he shared them with his closest companions. Abu Bakr was one of the very first to believe. He did not hesitate to accept Muhammad as a prophet. This immediate acceptance gave Muhammad vital support. In a time of doubt, Abu Bakr's faith was a comfort. He understood the truth in Muhammad's message. His belief was a powerful statement to others in Mecca. Many people were unsure, but Abu Bakr was certain. As a companion, Abu Bakr was always by Muhammad's side. He offered unwavering support during difficult times in Mecca. The early Muslims faced much opposition. Many people in Mecca did not like the new message. They tried to stop Muhammad and his followers. Abu Bakr used his influence and wealth to help. He protected the vulnerable and spoke out for justice. His home often became a safe place for believers. He never faltered in his commitment to the Prophet. The title Al-Siddiq means the truthful or the testifier to the truth. Abu Bakr earned this name for his absolute faith. He believed Muhammad's words without question. Even when others doubted, Abu Bakr stood firm. One famous story tells of Muhammad's night journey. When Muhammad described his journey to Jerusalem in the heavens, many were skeptical. But Abu Bakr immediately said, if he said it, then it is true. This unwavering belief was a hallmark of his character. It showed his deep trust in the Prophet. Abu Bakr was known throughout Mecca for his honesty. This was a very important quality. People trusted him in business and in personal matters. His reputation for being truthful was well established long before Islam. This honesty meant that when he spoke, people listened. They knew he would not deceive them or mislead them. This integrity made him a respected figure in the community. His words carried weight because of his known character. This was crucial when he later supported the Prophet's message. His inherent honesty added credibility to the new faith for many. His loyalty to Prophet Muhammad was truly remarkable. He never doubted the Prophet even for a moment. This devotion was a source of strength for Muhammad. In times of great hardship, Abu Bakr remained steadfast. He faced persecution and ridicule alongside other early Muslims. Yet his commitment to Muhammad and Islam never wavered. This loyalty was not just passive, it was active. He constantly sought ways to support and protect the Prophet. His life became intertwined with the Prophet's mission. He was a true companion in every sense of the word. One of the most famous stories is the Hijrah. This was the migration from Mecca to Medina. The leaders of Mecca were plotting to harm Prophet Muhammad. He had to leave Mecca secretly. Abu Bakr was chosen to travel with him. They hid in a cave called Thawr for 3 days. Enemy search parties came very close to finding them. Abu Bakr was naturally worried for the Prophet's safety, but Muhammad reassured him saying, "Do not grieve, indeed Allah is with us." Abu Bakr's courage and resourcefulness during this perilous journey were vital. Abu Bakr also showed his devotion through his generosity. He used his considerable wealth to support the early Muslim community. He bought and freed many slaves who had converted to Islam. These slaves were often tortured by their masters for their new faith. Abu Bakr's actions saved their lives and eased their suffering. He did not hesitate to spend his money for the cause of Islam. This financial support was crucial for the survival of the community. It showed his practical commitment to his beliefs and his fellow Muslims. He understood the importance of solidarity. The death of Prophet Muhammad in 632 CE was a profound shock. The Muslim community was plunged into grief and uncertainty. Many could not believe that the Prophet was truly gone. He had been their guide, their leader, and their inspiration. Without him, the future seemed unclear. The community had grown rapidly, but it was still young. There was a real fear that everything they had built might fall apart. People gathered, anxious and unsure about what to do next. This was a critical moment for the survival of Islam. In this moment of crisis, Abu Bakr stepped forward. The companions gathered at a place called Saqifa Bani Sa'idah. They needed to choose a leader to guide the community. There were discussions and some disagreements among different groups. Some suggested different candidates or shared leadership. However, many influential companions recognized Abu Bakr's unique qualities. They remembered his closeness to the Prophet. They recalled his unwavering support and wisdom. Omar ibn al-Khattab, another prominent companion, quickly pledged his allegiance to Abu Bakr. Many others followed his lead. Upon becoming the first caliph, Abu Bakr gave a famous speech. He addressed the Muslim community with humility and resolve. He said, "I have been given authority over you, and I am not the best of you." He emphasized that he would follow the Quran and the Sunnah, the Prophet's way. He asked the people to obey him as long as he obeyed Allah and his messenger. He also told them to correct him if he made mistakes. This speech set a precedent for Islamic governance. It highlighted justice, consultation, and accountability. Abu Bakr's time as caliph was short, lasting just over 2 years. However, it was filled with immense challenges. After the Prophet's death, some tribes rebelled. They refused to pay zakat or charity or declared false prophets. These were known as the Ridda Wars, or Wars of Apostasy. Abu Bakr acted decisively to preserve the unity of Arabia under Islam. He understood that the community needed to remain strong and united. His firm leadership during these wars was crucial. He successfully brought the rebellious tribes back into the fold of Islam. Despite his short caliphate, Abu Bakr achieved many important things. One of his most significant contributions was the compilation of the Quran. During the Ridda Wars, many Muslims who had memorized the Quran died. Omar ibn al-Khattab became concerned that parts of the Quran might be lost. He suggested to Abu Bakr that the verses be collected into one book. At first, Abu Bakr was hesitant to do something the Prophet himself had not done. However, he eventually realized the importance of this task. He commissioned Zayd ibn Thabit to undertake this vital work, preserving the holy text. Abu Bakr's leadership laid a solid foundation for the future. He stabilized the Muslim community after the Prophet's death. He ensured that the message of Islam would continue to spread. His caliphate prepared the way for the subsequent expansion of Islam. Under his guidance, the Muslim state began to look beyond Arabia. He initiated campaigns into Syria and Iraq. These were early steps in what would become a vast Islamic civilization. His vision was to protect and consolidate the new community. He ensured its survival and prepared it for growth. Today, Muslims around the world remember Abu Bakr with great respect. He is seen as a model of piety, leadership, and unwavering faith. His devotion to Prophet Muhammad is legendary. His humility, even as a leader, is often highlighted. Stories of his simple lifestyle and his concern for the poor are still told. He is admired for his courage in difficult times. He is remembered as Al-Siddiq, the one who always spoke the truth and believed. His example continues to inspire Muslims to live a life of faith and integrity. Abu Bakr's impact on Islamic history is immense and lasting. He was the right leader at a critical time. He guided the community through a period of intense crisis. He preserved the unity of the Muslims and the integrity of the Islamic message. While sometimes overshadowed by the Prophet or later caliphs, his role was vital. He was indeed an unsung hero in many ways, quietly and effectively steering the ship of Islam. His legacy is one of steadfastness, wisdom, and deep devotion to God. He ensured that the light of Islam continued to shine brightly,